How's your head?
Bald.
Is it cut off? All right, that's where we'll start. Welcome, folks.
Great.
Welcome back. Welcome to our podcast. I'm your host, Evan.
And I'm your other host, Gabe.
What is this podcast about? Well, we acquire and review the latest and greatest snacks. Why do we do that?
So you know what to try and what not to buy.
That's correct. And the name of this podcast is... All right, so we'll do... Put your hands out like this. Okay, this will take me hours to rotoscope.
Yep.
Try to keep completely still if you can. Okay, don't move at all. All right, you ready? Okay. The Super Tasters Podcast. And the background will have like a...
Perfect.
From whatever that new movie is. Haven't seen it yet, but no, I loved it. Dune 2, everybody. What do we got today to review? We've got both the brand new flavors of the Ritz toasted chips. That's the honey barbecue and
Sweet habanero.
we've also got these. These aren't exactly new. These are sour cream and onion Tim's, but neither of us have tried these, and we're big fans of Tim's. So I thought
we were coming off the sour and cream mountain after
that's
those.
right.
We're coming down from that
which
sour
is not
cream
a
and onion
mountain
high.
that you want to climb. The sour and cream mountain
Yeah.
is not like... It's harder than Everest, but it's like a quarter of the height. It's just the cream that'll really
It's
get
true.
you.
There is no purchase at all. You are
Yeah.
sinking right into the sour
And it's the
cream.
same thing like when people die when they're hiking Everest. They throw your body into the cream and they leave you on the mountain.
So it makes it sour, actually.
And you would think that it wouldn't preserve you, but in the same way that the snow on Everest does, it does. The cream kind of like, it does like a Seth Rogen pickle movie where it preserves your body and actually keeps you alive. So that's the sour cream mountain, and that was a good bit. We also have some beef jerky we're going to try. Now, these look actually good. This is Golden Island brand. I've never had it. Where did you pick these up from?
You have had Golden Island brand because it makes the Korean barbecue beef jerky that we've had before.
Did we do that on the
normally
pod?
Sold, not on the pod.
Okay.
But it's sold at I think we've gotten it from Costco.
Okay.
This was just from grocery store.
So we've got Korean barbecue recipe.
and
These are snack bites, and those are beef jerky.
spicy sesame fire grilled pork jerky.
That sounds awesome. And then a little bit of a weird food. Not only do we have it in beef jerky form, but also in meat stick form. This is the Jack Link's Fritos chili cheese, beef jerky, and meat stick.
Mhm.
And last but not least, this is
late July.
Hawaiian habanero. And I'm guessing by the size of that bag that totally dwarfs our entire frame that these are from Costco.
Yeah, it's Costco built for sure.
All right. And then we've also got the dirt cake flavored Oreos. Last but not least, we'll save that for dessert. Yummy, yum, yum.
Yum yum yum.
Let's get right into the snack news. I've got some snack news for you guys. First off, dirt cake Oreo. We're going to be reviewing that. We've also got, it scrolled up on my phone. How embarrassing. Oreo's coming out with tiramisu thins for all you tiramisu fans out there.
That's including me.
Gabe's a big fan of tiramisu. Gave him some foul tiramisu at one point. Gave him a very bad food poisoning almost instantly.
Yeah, it's probably the worst instance of food poisoning I've ever had.
Maybe the worst sickness you've ever had. You've also had COVID, though.
That's true. That was bad.
It's funny because I got into a little bit of an argument with one of my coworkers once. She was talking about how food poisoning takes like 4 hours at least to hit your stomach, and I was like, that's not true because
It was
when I
under an hour.
poisoned my brother with food, it
Yeah.
was almost instantly.
Yeah, it was. My body was very quick to be like, "Oh, we're evacuating."
It was
you
like he
know?
drank the blue worm juice from Dune.
True.
That's a
That's
Dune.
a great spoiler.
and that's a Dune reference, huh? Is that a spoiler?
I mean, the property's been around a long time. People probably know about it.
Also, Utz is coming out with mixed minis, Mike's Hot Honey Pretzels. So I don't know if you had, we've tried, I think, Mike's Hot Honey.
we've had
Not
Mike's Hot
on the
Honey.
pod, but that's a great product.
Yeah.
Doritos coming out with another late night flavor. It's going to be Sizzlin' Cheeseburger.
Dude, I can't wait because most of the time, cheeseburger flavored chips in America at least
Yes.
suck.
Yes.
But I'm
Doritos is pretty
big Doritos
consistent.
head.
Doritos is pretty...
Doritos head.
It's okay.
I'm a Doritos head myself.
You know, and typos when you're talking are a normal part of life when you have little verbal flubs, and you don't have to draw attention to them because we've got a kind community and they're not gonna roast you for it.
Thanks, guys.
I just wanted you to sit with it.
Yeah, thank you.
Pink lemonade Twizzlers filled twists. Twizzlers coming out with a pink lemonade Twizzlers filled twists. And you don't even have to draw attention to it. Rice Krispie treats. They're releasing a chocolatey peanut butter flavor. Sounds pretty good. We're gonna get these hopefully for the Easter episode we're doing next week. Is Easter next week? It's coming. It's coming up. Yeah, it's like the end of March.
That sounds right.
But these are going to be dill pickle jelly beans. Hopefully that make a great weird food for us to review.
Yeah, for sure.
Fruity Pebbles releasing a Fruity Pebble jelly bean. So more Easter fun for all you jelly bean lovers. I don't know who's eating jelly beans, dude.
That's such a...
Who's eating jelly beans? Who's
weird...
buying them? Who's eating them?
For real.
You got a bowl full of jelly beans on your nightstand next to your bed, little midnight snack. Like I don't know who eats jelly beans.
And if you do, we're not talking about you. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.
Yes. Hares, love Hares. They're releasing a kettle cooked honey jalapeno chip.
Sweet.
Wow. Yeah, I'm sure.
And spicy?
Because it's got honey. No, I almost got you. Heinz releasing a pickle ketchup for all you pickle heads and you ketchup heads out there. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just do the news. You know what? Campbell's releasing a grilled cheese tomato soup, flavored soup. So, skipping one of the steps.
Very interesting.
It's probably going to be disgusting, perhaps even putrid. We're actually going to be reviewing these, but Takis released a Buckin' Ranch flavored Taki. And last but not least, Snickers. You know them, you love them. Snickers releasing a pecan. I'll take it again. My mouth was like,
I was gonna say
pecan. But my heart said, you've always said pecan up until now. You can't change it now. You've been doing it your whole life. And so I was fighting against my instincts, and I was trying to give people what they wanted. And I was like, pecan.
I was literally just about to say
Snickers pecan.
I was just about to say your head and your heart were having a fight. There was two different pronunciations that wanted to come out at the same time.
Okay, let me take it again for the TikTok reel. Snickers releasing a Snickers pecan variety.
Wow, Evan, you said that perfectly the first time.
All right, let's get into the snacks. That's enough of the news.
Enough
what do we want to
preamble.
start with? I think, you know what? It might be crazy. I kind of want to start with the...
I don't think that's crazy at all.
The sour cream and onion.
Because this has been around for a long time. Tim's is a Northwest staple.
Yeah, I learned that, as I got older, I didn't realize that this was like... I mean, they got the mountains on it, the
True.
Cascade-style mountains in the background. But yeah, these are a Northwest chip brand.
And it's been around for a long time. Evan and I one of those things we just haven't happened to try.
I will say, Tim's, everyone loves their jalapeno chips, as they should.
Great chip.
Their Sasquatch chip, what is it called? Secret Sasquatch recipe?
See, it's either Secret Sasquatch or Sasquatch Surprise, one of those things.
It is one of the best chips I've ever had in my life. It's probably in my top... It might be in my top 3. It's definitely in my top 5.
Yeah, because it's an all-dressed, flavored kettle chip. So it's like, how can you go wrong?
Tremendous.
How can you go wrong?
I can't recommend it highly enough. Let's get into these sour cream and onion. Possibly the worst bite I've ever taken on the podcast.
That's okay. That's okay,
Ooh.
These are great. Sorry to be so, these are great.
Their kettle chips, have such a strong potato flavor that it honestly, it's like, this is the baked potato experience, in chip form.
Look at this guy. That looks like
Yeah.
cut right off the potato. I don't know if the camera's going to pick this up.
And that's where it came from, Gabe, and that's why it looks like that.
You said this was a safe place.
Yeah, these are great. It's got a great sour cream and onion flavor.
You know what's funny? I don't know if we got lucky and we've been picking the best version of sour cream flavored things, or if we just like sour cream and onion flavored things now.
I do. But honestly, the sour cream and onion Lay's always feels lackluster to me when I have them.
There's an aftertaste, right?
There's a little bit of an aftertaste.
There's a weird aftertaste.
Yeah. These are great though. I'm vibing with these.
Yeah, these are
hard.
great. These are great.
I could smash this whole bag, to be honest. And it's interesting too because, and I've mentioned this on the podcast before, but for maybe some of the newer listeners, One of the things I like to do with kettle chips, especially like a jalapeno kettle chips from Tim's or from Kettle Brand, if you take the chip, it has to be kettle because they're sturdy. Take the jalapeno kettle chip, you dip it into a little bit of sour cream.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude. It's like you don't even have to make it into a dip. Just sour cream with the flavors of the kettle chip, especially the jalapeno one. My favorite one to do it with. It's crazy. It goes crazy, dude. So it makes sense that I would like this sour cream and onion kettle chip because it's basically the same thing, you know. What do you think you would give these?
5.
You know what? I'm with you. It's a brave stance, but I'll stand with you.
I would, because we don't do in betweens. It's at least a 4.
You know what's funny about the phrase, if you want to die on that hill? How did you die on the hill? You had a high ground advantage. Like, you never heard of the battle for Bunker Hill? Don't shoot till you see the whites of their eyes, dude? It's a huge advantage. How did you die?
To be at the top of the hill.
Is it because you're alone? Because that's the whole phrase.
I mean, unless you are a swordsman and you're surrounded by archers, like, yeah, you should be fine.
You don't have to die on the hill if you don't have to die. You can just have the opinion and win the fight. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna give these a 5. What do you think? What are you looking at? What are you eyeballing? Maybe these guys? Just so I can get this big bag out of frame.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah, man, I hope that we like these, because if not, we have a lifetime supply.
No, that's okay. Sorry, you were talking and I was doing the
It's still red.
visual gag.
The bit's still red. Now we do have it is half and half. This is the air cutoff.
Right.
This is going to be more than a chip ghost. This is like a chip undead army from Lord of the Rings. So you're really going to want to take the power from this one.
Ghostbusters Slimer comes out of the bag.
Yeah.
The Chip Ghost is a reoccurring bit on the podcast for those that are new. You'll have to rewatch every single episode, 32 hours worth of content if you want to understand
That's true. We will not give you the context. Only the real fans know.
Yeah.
Smell that. It smells great.
Ooh, that does. It has like a mesquite.
Have we done a
smell.
late... We've done a late July chip on the podcast, right?
Have we? Maybe. I mean, I don't remember a bag this big. Would it be the same size?
No, because you can find them other places. It's just a popular brand at
So this
Costco.
is Hawaiian habanero.
Maybe we haven't.
Tortilla chip, late July snacks.
I don't pay attention to all the snacks I eat. Great texture.
It does have a distinctly Hawaiian barbecue. You know, it's like a pineapple-y, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's got like a tiny little spice to it. I'm sure it'll build as I eat more. That's the habanero coming in. Look at the seasoning. Look at the terpenes on this, dude. Whoa, wee.
I really like the texture of these. This chip would really hold up to a dip. There's some structure to these.
I think one of the reasons why Doritos is so successful is a tortilla chip is a satisfying texture.
Mm-hmm. I really like these.
Me too.
And you know what? Great season to have them, because this chip. Maybe I'm just being kind of silly now, but it like makes me think of warm weather.
And I was so excited to swallow them. They tasted so good. I got a little pokey in my throat.
Oh,
Yeah.
like the guy from the...
You got it.
Remember that cartoon within a cartoon that's like a Justice League parody?
Oh, in Dexter's Lab?
And you remember that episode where he's eating the Hulk version?
Yeah.
He's eating chips.
Is it
Kronk?
Kronk? I think it was Kronk.
That sounds right. But he's purple and he's eating a thing of chips, and remember it jabs into his molars?
Yeah, and me as a child and also an empath, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like I'm visibly
I'm there with you.
Oh my God. Yeah. Wow, what a reference. You really aged us with that one, dude. Thank you for that. Yeah, these are great. What do you think? What are you thinking out of 5?
I really, really like these. You know, my instinct wanted to say 5, and then my head, I was like, but it's 2 5s right off the bat, but I think it deserves a 5 spot.
For me, I'm feeling 4. And I think it's just because they're incredible.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels like it's just missing something. I don't know. But also, I could probably dust this entire bag, no problem. What do you think? Because I could be persuaded if you will persuade me. How hard do you want to fight for these?
I really like them. I think that you know what? Let's put them in 4, and I'll tell you why. Great texture.
Yeah.
Great flavor. Great sweetness.
They could be a tiny bit spicier.
They can be spicier. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
It's missing just if it had a hint more habanero presence, and there is a slight spice that does slowly build up.
Yeah.
But if it had just a tiny bit more, I think it'd be one of the best iteration of a sweet habanero chip I've had.
I completely agree. But the tanginess and sweetness of like the pineapple flavor is superb.
I don't know, man, because as soon as I ate that next chip, I was like, this is so good. It's at least, if we did fractions, which we don't, it'd be a very high 4.
Yeah, I don't know how to do fractions. That's the only reason why we don't do them. I skipped it in school. I said, can I skip this subject?
That's true. Because
you'll never use it.
Because Evan was like, how do I count partial fingers?
They're like, you'll never use fractions. And then the first time I was ever slicing a pie for someone's birthday, I was like,
yeah, the pieces were all over the place.
What is this? You gave me 3/4 of the pie. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, how about we get into the Ritz? We got
Let's do it.
honey barbecue, which I think will be fun coming off of the other barbecue flavor to compare.
That's true, and it'll be a nice little palate cleanser before we go into the next sweet habanero flavor.
Yeah, we got another barbecue and another habanero taste.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are the Ritz toasted chips. This is honey barbecue. We've had a couple of these, I think, or at least the chips.
Yes, and these are the two brand new flavors, though, right?
Yeah, these are brand new, as you can see on the bag. New. They have a good smell.
They do. It reminds me of
Palate cleanse.
This smells exactly like KC Masterpiece brand.
Huh?
KC Masterpiece brand barbecue sauce. If I showed you a picture, you would.
Sounds like it, like an underground filmmaker or something.
True.
KC Masterpiece. You like it?
This is a weird taste.
It's like a little bit buttery from like if you ever had like a normal Ritz. They've got like a flaky buttery kind of taste. And it is predominantly like that traditional Ritz flavor, but I like the honey barbecue.
You know what it tastes like to me? And I think that it's like a sensory illusion. It doesn't taste like barbecue sauce. It tastes like barbecue baked beans.
Oh, no, I was going to say the same thing. I was like, this is reminding me of something, but I couldn't put my finger on it.
This tastes like baked beans, dude.
When baked beans. You're right. This is like a baked bean Ritz chip. Dude, the British are going to love these.
Yeah.
Especially because it's a Tuesday. Baked beans on the Ritz on a Tuesday. Proper Tuesday.
Good news, lads. Skip putting beans on toast. They've done it. It's all in a
That's
crisp.
what it is. It's a toasted cracker. Dude, this is a British snack in disguise. This is a spy chip.
Yeah.
I don't see the...
Very
Where's
nice
the flag?
try.
Where's the
Very
flag?
nice try. Trying to put one past us. Barbecue sauce.
Yeah, dude, this is a baked bean chip. It's not bad, though.
I think it's because...
It's a little weird.
I think it's because there's a sweetness...
Yeah.
And maybe because they're a little bit more like starchy. I don't know. But it's like I said, it's weird.
Yeah.
Try them for yourself. Maybe let us know what you think. Tastes like baked beans.
Do you know what we should do? We'll see if there's any interest in this. But we brought up beans on toast. Have you ever had beans on toast?
No.
Neither have I. And I was like, that'd be a good food. What if we just did an episode where we do some British snacks and we do some British foods? Eat some beans on toast. Have some. What else do they have? Soggy baked potatoes. Somehow they made them soggy. Well, tea is. That's not funny.
Yeah, true. No, it's not. Tea isn't that funny because tea is broad over many cultures. But like, I meant pairing all of this with tea would be kind of funny.
Yeah.
I'm desperately trying to save myself. It's not funny. It's not funny.
Okay. What do you want to give these out of 5?
I'd go 3.
I go 3 with them too. You want to wrap them up?
Yeah.
I'm more excited now though for the sweet habanero. Because there's no way that also tastes like baked beans.
Really good texture. I forgot to say. It is a nice buttery, flaky texture.
It's a great cracker.
I'm telling you though, it does not taste like barbecue sauce. It tastes like baked beans. And if you love Bush's baked beans, then boy, have I got a cracker for you.
Is it? Spit on the microphone. Do you think that it's a little egregious that we got these for like what, $2.99, $1.99, and it is essentially the same product as a bag of chips like this that costs like $5.99 now? Is that not kind of crazy?
It is crazy.
We always have to.
I mean, we could go on and on about the prices. For
Yeah,
sure.
we always have to bring it up, but obviously the cost of living with all foods right now is crazy. But with because we buy a lot of snacks, obviously we review a lot of snacks. Dude, like $6 for a bag of chips is crazy.
It is crazy.
We can't normalize that. We can't stop talking about it because we can't just pretend, dude, that's a meal. Like that's literally a meal.
True.
It's crazy. Anyways.
You're right. No, you're right.
I just don't want to. I'll never stop bringing it up. It's expensive, but we do it for you guys.
That's true. You guys literally force our hands.
Yeah,
Dude.
Look at how much air's in there.
yeah. Speaking of the price,
Oh my goodness.
pretty mild. Aziz Ansari, is that you? You're back.
I'm tweaking.
Did she forgive you?
Oh my god.
That's my Aziz Ansari, Tom Haddiford. All right, let's get into these. These are the sweet habanero.
They don't really have much of a smell.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
Oh, man.
They got a good habanero flavor.
Wow, yeah.
Not about as spicy as I expected them to be.
Whew. Some of those are tangy.
Oh yeah, now you just pretend like it's a tang. He doesn't want to reveal that my spice tolerance
There's
is better.
Literally tang in here?
Yeah, that's why it's so orange. They dumped a... Kids don't remember tang. We gotta appeal to the Gen Zs. Whoa, there's literally Skibbity in here? There's Skibbity Riz in Ohio? Yeah? Guys, is this Livy Dunn?
Oh my gosh, dude.
My brain is just one of those apples has a green worm crawling through it. That you'd find on a poster in a kindergarten classroom. That's what my brain looks like, dude. Yeah, these are good. What do you think? I think that for a habanero chip, again, it's such a common complaint because they're trying to appeal to a mass audience. But I don't know, man. I think they could be spicier.
I agree. The flavor's really good, though. I think that this flavor on a chip would be a 5. I think
agree.
that because it's on a cracker-like chip,
Because the taste of the Ritz is so strong. Like the buttery, flaky taste of the Ritz. Yeah, it would be nice on something maybe a little bit thinner.
I think.
Yeah, spit right into the bag. Into the bag.
I feel like this feels in between a 3 and 4. My personal vote, I'd put it at 4 because I really like the flavor profile.
For me, I like the flavor profile, but I think that's probably being generous. I think I like it more, yes, than the honey barbecue, but I think it's still in the 3 category. But what do you think?
Because of the quality of
I'll
the
let
actual...
you be the deciding vote.
You know... Oh, man, I really like the flavor profile.
Yeah, I mean, I can see you got 5 in your hand right now. I can see that.
I'm crazy. I'm okay with 3 because they don't beat out the Hawaiian habanero.
No,
They don't even deserve to be next to them.
Yeah, so if you're going for, I want this flavor, these are a better option. Yeah, I agree with that. They don't even deserve to be next to them. All right, well, let's not lose the Ritz sponsorship. Take it easy. Okay, now we're moving on to the jerkies.
Time for some meat.
Yeah, time for some meat. Let's save these weirdos. Let's do the good ones first. Maybe let's do that one.
Spicy pork?
Yeah, this is spicy sesame from Golden Island, fire grilled pork jerky. smells
It's a nice day. Weather's
very
getting
porky.
nice, dude.
Wow, this is very moist.
Good.
And I know people don't like that word, but
And that's not from him licking his fingers. It is.
I lick my fingers before I turn a page and before I get a handful of snacks.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Cheers.
It's
Wow.
exactly as advertised.
That's great.
It's very sesame forward. I'm spitting. Very sesame forward.
Let him spit.
Yeah.
You
It
know
could
what?
be a little bit spicier, but you can still feel a little tingle.
Maybe it's just because this is pork and they use sesame, but this has such a great Asian flavor to me, and specifically Korean. I'm gonna say it because they've got a Korean barbecue flavor already, but this feels like a Korean bulgogi to me. You know, and we grew up raised on that shit, dude. So don't come for me because we're both a quarter Korean.
It does kind of taste like.
So the two of us together make a half Korean.
That's true.
If we do the fusion, do the Dragon Ball Z.
If we put on the
We put on the earrings.
Toriyama.
Rest in peace, Toriyama. Yeah, for sure.
What a king. Tastes like Chinese five spice, kind of.
Yeah. It tastes like Korean's five spice to me, but
You're right.
you're a traitor. That's okay.
You're right. It's Korean. Five spice.
These are
It's actually Korean six spice.
that's fine.
What's up?
Beef jerky, you know, made to be shelf stable. There's a lot of
Traditionally,
there's a lot of artificial vibes to it. This to me tastes like a real food item. Like it doesn't give me beef jerky vibes. It gives me like eating off the menu, you know? Like
That's
this is
fucking hybrid.
yeah.
Are we cussing? I can't remember.
We get one per episode if we want to keep the PG-13
That's true.
rating.
We're still PG-13.
Yeah.
That is high praise. I feel like
Yeah.
if Golden Island was listening to you say that, they'd be like,
send
Thank you.
them free stuff.
they'd be like, thank you. Oh, you're right. Yeah.
We'll send in our review and try to get free stuff.
That's true.
That's a 5 for me.
That's a 5 for me.
Yeah.
And because we've had the beef jerky version of these nuggets,
Yeah.
there's no way that this isn't gonna hit, dude. For sure.
We'll see. We'll see how it holds up to the spicy sesame recipe.
Ooh.
I'm a lyrical individual.
Smell good. They smell like most of the other like steak nuggets that
Yeah.
are, like the nuggets before these.
Was it a mistake to end on the chili cheese Fritos beef jerky? Because now I feel like I'm gonna be bummed.
It's gonna be wild coming down.
Yeah.
These are also
Oh, you know what?
glistening. What's up?
Spicy sesame does have a nice little after spice to it. If I looked
Man, it
angrily to the camera, it's because I was trying to see what the battery indicator was at.
Looks like we're good.
I'm not scolding the audience.
I think we're doing okay so far.
All right, palate cleanse. Let's get into these Korean barbecue snack bites from Golden Island.
Smoky.
They are. And they are tender. Okay, it is also pork. I didn't read that they were also pork. And I was like, this doesn't taste like beef to me. These are great. They're not quite as flavorful. And it does have a very similar flavor profile to the spicy sesame. They're a lot sweeter.
Yeah. I still really like these. Oh man.
Yeah.
We get one more little party.
I like the size of the bites, too. They're, some would say, bite-sized.
Huh.
The silence was loud on that joke. That's okay. I'll edit around it.
Yeah.
I'll edit in like a Jeff Dunham bit over
Uproarious.
what
there
I
you go.
said. Yeah. No, these are great.
Very high quality products coming out of Golden Island.
Yeah. No weird aftertaste.
No,
What do you think?
it's 5, dude.
I think so too. I was like, is that crazy? Are we being crazy? I'm feeling a little crazy today.
Yes, sir.
I'm on the edge of a mentee bee.
You lost me there.
Mental breakdown. All right, speaking of mental breakdowns, let's get into the Fritos chili cheese beef jerky. We've got the beef jerky and the meat stick. Which do you think we should do first?
Let's do jerky.
You guys hear that at home? Every time I suck one finger, we lose one follower. On this platform. Is it cheesy?
It smells like chili cheese Fritos. And then there's a weird.
You know what it tastes like? It tastes nose taste.
Nose taste.
The nose taste is like if you've ever tried like the Fritos like queso dip that comes in the little tin. That's what that smells like. Which
has a time and place.
has a time and place, and on beef jerky is perhaps not the time nor the place.
It smells like. The first thing it smells like is chili cheese Fritos. The second thing it smells like is whatever chemicals they put in it to make it taste like that.
And I'll tell you, that mixture, that waft on a hot, not summer yet, but on a hot summer's day, I'll say it. Today's a hot summer day in March. It's a little putrid. It's a little putrid.
Yeah, it doesn't smell like food.
Ooh, wee. All right. Ugh.
Very dry.
Yeah, very tender. So tender. No, it's not tender at all. Audio only listeners, it's not tender at all.
Not as bad as it smelled.
Is there a spice to it, or is that the sulfuric acid burning my tongue? The chemicals that they put in it to preserve it. The preserving packet broke open. It looks like it got all over the beef.
My brain wants to like it because it's beef jerky.
Yeah.
It's not doing it for me, dog.
It's just like taking a piece of beef jerky, there's like a pepper beef jerky, and dipping it in fake nacho cheese.
Mm-hmm.
But like warm, like room temp nacho cheese, not like nice nacho cheese that was heated up.
I
hate the aftertaste, dude.
think that if there was a chili powder flavored beef jerky, that would be really good.
Mm-hmm.
This does not work for me.
No. This does not work for anyone is unemployed. I'm going to give this a 2.
I think a 2 is fair. Because at the end of the day,
I think a 1 for me is like, I'm probably going to throw this away.
Yeah.
At this point, there's probably some ones that don't fit that description. We can probably still finish that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not going to be pretty.
The smokiness of the beef jerky makes it almost like it makes it so that like
saves it.
We can finish it.
Oh, smoky queso.
I'm casting a spell. I'm banishing this into the 2 realm, dude.
Yeah.
That was a visual joke. I was holding the meat stick as a wand.
Also, it's almost an insult to the cow because it's like we turned your milk into cheese, we turned your cheese in, we turned your skin into beef jerky, and we put the then we put the cheese on the beef jerky. Let him rest in peace, dude.
Let's see if it works better as a meat stick.
He did not die for this. Yeah, this is the meat stick.
Oh no,
This smells
dude.
worse. It looks like pork and not beef. This is true. Ew.
It smells like stomach acid.
It looks like a log and it smells like a log. And I hate to say that on a snack podcast, but guys, if you know what I'm talking about, if you know, you know.
If you know, you
If you know, you know. Post in the comments if you know. We need the engagement. It smells like stomach acid. Yeah, dude. This is going to be the new... Say hello to your new gut microbiome.
Yeah.
Because
stay inside
these are
of
the
you.
new bacteria that will never leave. It's going to be with you to the day you die. All right, Lady in the Trampet or what? Should I just take a big old bite? How much of this do you think I can get down my throat?
I think that
I probably won't do that because you want some too.
No, we can do 2 bites.
Each?
Yeah.
You know what? It's better than the beef jerky. Oh, your face. It's better than the beef jerky. I hate to compare it because one is so much better than the other, but it reminds me slightly of a cheddar pepperoni that I got from a local meat company that they do like, Landjaeger, different like jalapeno pepperoni. I had a cheddar pepperoni from them that I loved. And this feels like a poor imitation of that, but it works more for me than the chili cheese beef jerky.
It is more palatable than the beef jerky for sure.
Yeah.
Because it's not as dry. I think that when you're eating a meat stick, your brain is like, I know that I'm eating
I'll polish it.
I'm eating a processed food rather than something that's like, trying to mimic like real steak or whatever. Trying to give you that like real meat experience. What didn't work for me personally was I could really the flavors of the preservatives really stood out. And I'm not trying to high road anybody.
Well, plus the smell. Smell is a huge experience when it comes to
this.
taste.
Yeah, it like I'm not trying to like be like snooty or anything because I do eat things with preservatives in it.
Oh,
but sometimes
every night. Yeah,
I am well preserved because of it. I'm actually 100 years old, but I eat a lot of top ramen.
Yeah,
but
if they did a Magic School Bus episode on his digestive system, you would see a lot of those little preservative packets from beef jerky just floating around.
The bad guy from Osmosis Jones, that's what my gut biome is. It's just a bunch of those guys. But it was just, I don't know, I could really taste like it makes like a weird acidic, I don't know, it's weird. But I would eat it over this, but I would never buy either of those ever again.
Yeah, that's fair. So
I think it goes in 2, but it is better than the beef jerky.
If I was being generous, I would give it a 3. I'm not feeling generous towards the Frito-Lay company at the moment. Let's get into our little dessert here. We've got the dirt cake Oreos. Now, our stance on Oreos, I think for the most part, at least for me, is that original Oreos will almost always beat out any like stunt flavor of Oreo.
Novelty flavor.
Any of the novelty flavors. But there's been a couple that we've tried. I did like the Space Dunk Oreos. So
you did quite a bit, yeah.
I'm looking forward to these. Oh, look at that.
The gummy worm sprinkles.
I like the gummy worm sprinkles because it's very colorful.
They are very fun.
You're not going to be able to see any of that, but I'll never stop holding things out to the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into this. Cheers.
So far, it's mostly just kind of a chocolate on chocolate flavor.
I was going to say, if you've had the chocolate Oreos, it tastes identical to me. Maybe side by side to be able to tell the difference, but it feels like just a repackaged chocolate Oreo. It feels completely unnecessary to me, but the sprinkles, like the colors are cool.
Yeah, it almost gives it like a geode effect.
Yeah. They're good. I mean, I put them at about the same as like a normal Oreo. Oh, he's doing his thing. Okay, I'll do that too. Cream only. Mm-hmm. That was a clean pull.
It was a clean pull.
Okay, yeah. Tastes a little bit more like a ganache when you eat just the cream. What? Oh no! Really? Guys? Guys? My lips? Chat?
It was on your teeth for a second. It looked like you had the blackout teeth makeup on.
Oh, no.
Like you were missing teeth.
Oh no. They're good. But
I would say that it's better than the regular chocolate Oreo. It's a little bit lighter,
yeah,
the filling.
fair.
I have one big issue. And I wonder if you have the same thing.
They feel unnecessary to me. That's my biggest issue.
It's fun.
They black out your teeth, so people can't tell how white and pure my veneers are.
Your veneers, yeah. No, I was gonna say that the gummy worm aspect is just not there. There's no gummy worm
It's
flavor.
literally just aesthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it just tastes like if you were to eat this blindfolded, you'd be like, yeah, it's a chocolate Oreo.
I agree.
So, don't get me wrong.
I agree.
I could polish this whole thing off in one sitting.
I'm going exactly where you're going.
But I'm going to go for what we have, 3.
3. Yeah, 100% agreed.
For they are fun. But another thing too is there's a new trend where the limited edition ones
Yeah.
are the packages are a lot smaller, but it's the same price.
Yeah. New trend, you mean new scheme.
New scheme, yeah, shrinkflation.
And I'm going to say, if you're going to make a new flavor, make it new enough that it's different. You know, it's so similar to the chocolate Oreo, and even the gummy worms for the dirt cake. It's a lie, you know, just a little sprinkles. You can't even taste them. But 3, I think is fair because they don't taste bad. They taste good.
Right.
But it feels like an unnecessary addition to the Oreo family, and that's all I'm saying. Now we're gonna do something that we've never done before. We're going to do a little bit of an after credits Stan Lee cameo for the video watchers, but we're going to end it here for the audio listeners. So if you want to see this next portion, we are going to be, Gabe's going to be serving me some frozen lasagna, and I'm going to be blindfold taste testing 3 lasagnas. One of them is a Walmart brand, generic. One of them is Guy Fieri's frozen lasagna, and one of them is Gordon Ramsay's frozen lasagna. So I'm going to see how they compare. We just didn't think that, like, for audio listeners, that would be interesting.
It's a pretty visual bit, yeah. So,
but stick around because the cast is not ending here for the video watchers. Maybe we should do the outro for the audio.
We'll do an
listeners.
audio, special audio.
We'll do a
listeners
special audio,
outro.
so we don't have to do anything, too crazy. Okay, audio only outro, guys. Video watchers, close your eyes.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that was a great episode. The highlights were the Golden Island beef jerky, the Korean barbecue flavor snack bites, and the spicy sesame flavored jerky. And
The Tim's sour cream and onion chips.
that's right.
What a chip.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. You've been listening to the Super Tasters podcast,
true.
available now on wherever you listen to your podcasts, whether it be Spotify or Apple Podcasts or any of the other ones that nobody uses.
That's true.
Okay, and as always, I've been your host, Evan.
And I've been Gabe.
This has been the Super Tasters podcast, and don't forget to just go and watch the video version. You know you want to.
Good night.
Good night, sleep night.
For those of you that are
For
watching
those
this
that
go
are
to bed,
falling
but
asleep.
if you're driving while listening
And
to this,
honestly,
stay away.
if you're driving, good night. Fall asleep.
Best thing you'll ever
Doesn't that
hear.
sound nice to do right now? Okay, that was for the audio listeners. Don't worry about that, guys. Now that those punks are out of the way, let's get into I've always said, let's get into the lasagna.
That's true. Trademark.
And I'll be just like this until Gabe brings him over. Whoa! It just appeared in front of me. I can't look down because it's a blindfolded taste test. But Gabe, will you do a top-down shot of
Yes.
the lasagnas? I'm not looking. My eyes are officially closed.
There we go. We got all 3 in view. Evan is not looking. He's a man of integrity. Stopping the top down there.
Okay.
Now I'm going to administer the blindfold to Evan,
Okay. Administer the blindfold.
which is just a dirty bandana that I keep in my pocket.
Hasn't
not-
washed it in several
It's not
years.
dirty. It's not dirty. He's got a hole. That's okay. It's an old one. All right, we're going to cover his eyes. So like Evan said, what we have here is Gordon Ramsay's new frozen meal line, whatever that's called, the Ramsay meals. We got Guy Flavortown Fietti's lasagna. And then we just got regular store brand. All right.
Okay. So I'll put the order up on screen once I know it after the fact.
Yeah. So the reason why we're going in blindfold is because there's a little bit of a difference in the sites and everything, So Evan,
Are you gonna sorry, just interjection. Are you gonna baby bird this to me?
I'm going to feed it to you. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to give you clean bites. I'm not going to baby bird you.
Okay.
All right. So we are going to start.
And which one is this?
Yeah. Right. This is lasagna.
Oh, let me clear my palate.
Yep. Go ahead and clear your palate. Before we do lasagna number 1.
Okay. I'm ready. Don't try not to get it all over my beard.
I'm going to try not to. Clean bite. You love to see it. That's lasagna number 1.
Okay. It's okay. It's a little plain. The sauce doesn't feel super high quality. It's not very flavorful. But there's like some meat in there, so it's a little hearty. Not great. These were all microwaved, by the way.
They're all microwaved. I wanted to keep it fair. You want to clear your palate, or you get ready for number 2?
I'll clear it. Oh, knock over my water. Ha 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 ha. Guys, funny blindfold.
After this, we're gonna have him give us a rating and then what he thinks each of them are. I feel like he's probably gonna get it, but we'll see. You never know.
Dude, this is so Garfield coded. Okay. Oh, the man. Wow. Whoa. Okay, this one's good. It's got a great cheese flavor. It's got a really good cheese flavor. I feel like it's Mott's and something else. So I don't think it's just a one cheese. That's pretty good. I like the... We should have got me a napkin or something, dude. I like the cheese flavor. It also has some like sort of filling in there. Definitely better than the last one. Yeah.
Ready for the last one?
Clearing the palate.
Yep.
Sauce probably all over my facial hair. Thank you, sir.
It's so funny thinking that two of these are connected to celebrity chefs because it all just looks like dog food.
Yeah, I couldn't help but notice that you were stirring one at one point, which is not typical for a lasagna, I feel like. Let's layer this carefully and then mash it all up. Woo-hoo! Okay, third lasagna.
Gotta have it even cook, There's lasagna number 3, the last one.
Oh, whoa. Okay. There's a lot going on here. It's a lot like beefier and a little bit sweeter. And there's like some veggies in there. Huh. It doesn't taste bad, but it tastes like the most, I think, experimental of the three. Like, it's not like a lasagna. It's like supposed to be like this kind of lasagna,
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know anything about any of them, but I feel like it could be Guy Fieri going for like, oh, this is my cheeseburger lasagna. Because he loves to do stuff like that.
It's true.
Should I?
So you want to
Am I allowed to do multiple bites?
Which one do you want a second bite of?
Can I get a second bite of the one that I just ate?
Yeah. Let me know when you're ready. And I assume that him opening his mouth when he was ready.
That's got a great sauce. Yeah, let me know when you're ready.
Feed me.
That's good. It feels like... Okay, let me get the second one again.
Okay.
I'm just hungry.
I was going to say, I felt like you were ready. You were going to be ready for a rating at some point. Tickling him.
Wow. Yeah, that one's got a great cheese flavor. Okay. Here's what I think.
Yeah.
The first one, I have to say, is Walmart, because it's the worst, easily.
Okay.
It's the worst of the three. I feel like the third one... But here's the thing I know about Gabe, too. I don't think he's going to give me Walmart, Guy, Gordon in that order, because that feels way too obvious. But my heart, if I go with my heart, first one, Walmart. The second one, it's such a powerful cheese flavor, but that's kind of the only thing it has going for it. I think the third one's probably the best overall. And so I want to guess, I would hope that would be Gordon Ramsay's. So I think I'm just going to go Walmart, then Guy. Oh, my blindfold's coming off. It knows I'm almost done. Walmart, then Guy, and then Gordon.
Locking it in?
Yeah, and then can I do a visual before you reveal?
Sure.
Okay. Oof. Okay. They all look pretty similar. Oh, this one... Why does it look like that?
Because it's lasagna, like noodles. Like
This
it's all cut
one,
up.
the second one looks
Looks
fancy.
I did not feed you in these orders.
Oh, wait, what?
No.
Oh, you're tricky. You're tricky. Okay.
You want me to put them in order of how I fed them?
No, I'll guess the order.
That's fun.
What is this? This has to be Walmart. So this has to be the first one.
Okay.
Because I can see like shredded cheese on top. That's crazy.
Yep.
That's insane. This one looks like the fanciest. So I would think this one would probably be But this one looks gross. This one doesn't look. This does not look appetizing. I'm gonna say this one looks the best. Gordon's. This one doesn't look great, but it can't be the Walmart one. Okay, so this is the order that I put it in. That I think I ate them in.
This
All
is
right.
the order that you think you ate them in.
So reveal first the order that I ate them in.
You think you ate them this first,
No.
this second?
Boom, boom, boom. Walmart, Guy, Gordon.
The order that you ate them in is
Yes.
actually this one,
Wait, this
this one,
one is the worst.
and this one.
Wait, really?
And they are Walmart,
Okay.
Guy Fieri, Gordon Ramsay.
So I guess the flavor's right.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm a tasting god. First of all, why is the Walmart presentation so much better?
Walmart
Wait,
was
this is
going-
Gordon?
Yeah,
It's got shredded cheese
that's
on
a
top.
bolognese lasagna from Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon. I mean, okay, I will say
Microwaves.
it tastes good.
Yeah. But you see why I stirred Guys now? The
Yeah.
box said to stir it because it's like shredded noodles.
Yeah, that's not a lasagna, buddy. So the Walmart looks the best. Gordon's tastes the best, but looks the worst somehow. And Guys is just okay, but for some reason looks like dog food. You're not supposed to stir up lasagna, dude.
No. It's funny when you're like, I don't think that Gabe would do that. I did.
Dude, the double bluff.
Yeah.
Because you were like, oh, this would be too obvious, but then he won't expect it because it's too obvious.
Whoa.
Guys,
The flavor difference between Guys
yeah,
and the Walmart brand.
yeah. Walmart's very
crazy.
bland. Walmart is very bland.
Guys is like, oh, and the reason I did this blindfolded is because of A, the noodles being different. Because I was hoping they would all just look like, if they all look like a chunk of lasagna, I would have done it that way. And B, there's actual slices of pepperoni in Guys. It's
Oh.
a pepperoni lasagna.
I knew he would be up to some shit like
he
that.
He was.
But I thought I thought Gordon's was the experimental one.
I need the tasting spoon when you're done with it. I want to try Gordon's. I'm doing a quick little taste of all of them. Actually, the
Wow.
Walmart brand is not bad.
It's not bad. It's just
It's the worst. I'm sure it is the worst, but
It's just bland, but it has the best presentation, which is so funny because I don't think Walmart is a celebrity chef. How is Gordon's presentation so bad? It's so bad.
these are basically twice the price of this too.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it does taste the best, I will say.
This I think was $3, and then these two were just under $5.94.
That sauce is crazy, Gordon.
It's a bolognese, and I mean,
But what is this? This is a shredded piece of cheese. Gordon! Gordon!
I actually
Wow.
think that Guys is the worst. That's crazy.
I think it doesn't taste... Because the Walmart one is so bland. Guys taste better, but the presentation makes me not want to eat it. Yeah.
So I guess this is still not a great product. This is not worth $6.
$6? You could have bought a bag of chips.
Exactly. But at least maybe at least they are trying to go for something fancier for Gordon Ramsay's quote unquote lasagna. But yeah, I thought it would be a fun little experiment to see if you can actually taste the difference.
I got them, dude. I would not have been... I think if I would have seen them, it would have really thrown me off. But being blindfolded and just going off a taste alone, yeah. I got their number. Gordon, I got your number. Please learn how to cut cheese for lasagna. All right, guys. This has been the Super Tasters Podcast. Thanks for sticking around for the video portion, if you did, or coming from the audio portion to watch the video portion. That's been the
Welcome back.
Gordon Ramsay lasagne, the Guy Fieri lasagne, the Walmart lasagne. It's been a great episode, and we're happy to be eating and treating
And crunching and munching.
and scrubbing our butts.
Wash your butt, everybody. Everybody. Across the board.
Take care, folks. I've been Evan.
I've been Gabe.
All right, they're gone. God, I hate those guys.
They even wash their butts.